Facebook Marketplace is quickly becoming one of the most common places to look for a used car.
But shoppers who find cars there are also the most likely to file complaints with the Fox 4 Problem Solvers, often because they're now out thousands of dollars for a vehicle that doesn't work and a seller who's gone AWOL. Fox 4 Problem Solver Linda Wager investigates.
Hi, Austin. It's never a good sign when a guy selling questionable cars won't even slow down to answer a question. But it doesn't surprise Courtney Halford, who bought a car from the guy.
He said it was nice, it was reliable. This had been completely sawed off.
But the next day, she couldn't get it started, so she took it to an Olathe automotive repair shop her family trusted. And what she learned wasn't good.
He brought us in and he said, in over 50 years, this is the worst rust and corrosion that I've ever seen in a car.
So bad the brakes were at risk of breaking in two, so was the axle. The spare tire was rusted into place. You'd need a blowtorch to even get it out.
I would not let a family member drive it. It should never have been sold. It is too dangerous to be on the road.
So who would sell a car this bad? His name is Austin Elmer. We quickly learned that Austin doesn't like to speak to reporters.
Hello?
Hi, Austin. Linda Wager. I'm with Fox 4 News. No matter how you contact him. We wanted to talk to you about Courtney. He won't talk to us, and he hung up. But he'll also no longer return Courtney's calls or messages. He even blocked her. That's a far different Austin than Courtney met last Memorial Day at this same car lot in Olathe. She came here interested in one of the cars he was advertising on Facebook Marketplace, but that car had already been sold.
But listen, I've got a bunch of cars here today. So what are you looking for?
Courtney thought she was dealing with a licensed car dealer, but Austin has no license, even though he boasted on Facebook how he makes a good living selling cars. And she said he was showing cars to multiple people the day she visited. Courtney said she paid Austin $3,100 for the car.
He said he wanted it all in cash. Little mice or things like that. We wondered if something had chewed through.
The closer you look at this car, the worse it gets. Carfax posted an alert on the car for a potential odometer rollback, meaning you can add an additional 100,000 miles to the 155,000 the car supposedly had on it when Courtney bought it.
With the rollback and everything, this car belongs on a junk heap. It doesn't belong on the road. That's pretty obvious.
Kansas City attorney Bernard Brown, who has spent his career fighting consumer fraud in the auto industry, says bad cars like this one are being sold everywhere because states are not doing enough to protect the public.
There's a huge problem in this country of salvage cars not being titled or reported as salvage cars.
Which means many are being resold as reliable, safe vehicles, just like this one was. At first, Fox 4 Problem Solvers was hopeful that Austin would be happy to help Courtney solve this problem and give her money back. And that's why we paid a visit. After Austin drove away, we headed to the office, where we met Michael Cantwell. He said he was the owner of the car lot and the guy with the dealer's license. I'm Linda Wager with Fox 4. I was trying to talk to Austin. So he sold a car to a woman by the name of Courtney Halford, and so we were trying to find out about getting Courtney's money back. He said Austin doesn't work for him and doesn't sell cars on his lot. Cantwell said Austin, who was driving a car with a dealer's plate, is just a mechanic with his own business in another part of the building, and insisted whatever happened to Courtney has nothing to do with him.
Okay. I already asked you guys to leave.
Right, but I'm just...
So please leave.
So what's the next step for Courtney? Since Austin isn't talking and Cantwell claims he's innocent, she's contacted the Kansas Department of Revenue Dealers Licensing Section, which is now investigating both Austin and this Olathe car lot that doesn't like to answer questions. By the way, the Kansas Department of Revenue would love to hear from you if you've ever bought a car from Austin or from that lot. We have contact information on our website. Just look for this story at fox4kc.com. Fox 4 Problem Solver Linda Wager, working for you.